February 17, 2022. This is session 1110 of the inner journeys of you moving into the greater dimensions of consciousness, your consciousness. And as always, we begin by taking in a conscious breath and using the breath as a bridge to step into the expanded consciousness field and into the receiving area of the station of light. And just a word here, do not listen to this while you're driving a vehicle, because you get the most benefit from this when you shift your focus into the expanded field of consciousness. This is Lani speaking to you, bringing you into the station of light. And now that we are together as an expanded group in the station of light, we wait for the beings to address us. I'm addressing you, and I gather you all together. I gather many of you who are coming in to this space at different moments as you measure time, and from different localities as you measure a physical locality dimension. In one sense, it is all one, it is all present now. And as you are present here now, then you are receiving and expanding what you receive into various aspects of creation. The creation you are manifesting and the creation that you have drawn into, which is already manifesting. So you are experiencing multi-timelines and multi-dimensions in this one state of connection. As we envelop you in this field of energy and you allow yourself to experience a shift in perception, then you will see the multi-levels that are being described to you. And you will see yourself in one such position with many linkages to other aspects of you and other activities, and all the while you are deepening your connection to the prime source of energy and information, your point of origin. And from that point of origin, as we have explained, you receive the incoming energy information pulses and encoded information coming through the solar portal. It is a continuous flow, and there have been incidences where this flow of energy and information is captured in some of your devices, and they come forward as many of the galactic vessels, the vessels which travel between dimensions and through dimensions. There are always many of these vehicles, just as there are many of your vehicles, and we speak about your physical form vehicle, not a travelling device vehicle. in this reference. You will be aware that there is a pattern unfolding around the planet Earth because there is the opportunity to share with everybody the historical information, the background to the pattern of what is occurring now. Also, you'll be aware that there are many possible futures being presented. This is where we remind you to deeply connect and fully reconnect to your purpose and your original existence, and therefore you will resonate with the information that is appropriate for you, and you will be strengthened through the connection. You already are experiencing a sense of strengthening or upliftment or a shift in time during this presentation where you are here. It is all relevant, and it is dependent on your individual process and how you are integrating the energy field. Wherever you are placed, where you have placed yourself in the civilization and locality. In these few words, we are addressing those ones of you or aspects of you who are working, you might say, in an underground way, beyond the level of observation, of oversight, so that you maintain your clear connection to the greater quantum matrix field that is consciousness, which is beyond the level of any of the devices that would be, in a sense, monitoring you. Again, this is your choice that you have made to separate yourself and to be within the quantum energy field of consciousness. You are connecting into the levels of the flow of energy for your maintenance, for your sustenance, in the ways that you may be feeling the need in your processes of livingness and what you are doing to support peoples upon the earth, to support the revelations of the way that energy has been altered. And so as you are receiving the information around that and around your purpose, this intensifies the awakening happening, and this will have a rippling out effect from you, where you are stationed, where you are connected and you are existing as your pure essence of source creation, that original aspect. This is where you are. It is, in a sense, not a far off, distant location, or even an evolutionary path you might be thinking about. This is here, this is now, this is you in the presence of yourself in this present moment. So you can feel this expanding and strengthening your energy self, your physical self, your surroundings. This may present to you some images of energy uprising. And this is part of what is referred to as the civilizations of light. You are communicating with that level of consciousness. Every time you re-enter into your clear connection. It is apparent that the opportunity is around you to link in with the greater community of the quantum civilization. This will unfold more through you and around you. This was my deliverance to you in this presentation. This is what you came in here to receive. And thus it is. Arm out. Yulia with you at this point in this presentation. And we celebrate with you, those of us who are observing you here in this space. We celebrate the shift which you are experiencing and creating. As we observe you, this will assist you to realize that the shift is visible. And the few words that we express to you, within those words we are communicating with you acknowledgement of you. Maintain your strength, and the energy which is delivered to you in these words is assisting this for you in every way that you need it. Your choice, your decision. So your decision to enter the energy of this presentation into you is received by you whenever you are ready, whenever you enter the appropriate space and the aspect of your consciousness. This is confirming to you what you have been feeling and hearing and experiencing currently in your own inner communications. We now are ready to assist you to take all of this back into all of the layers of your conscious self. And you take this in quite naturally into your location, into that physicality of that which you know and identify as you, the vehicle for your greater consciousness. I withdraw now. Yulia out. Thank you, Yulia and Oram, and this is Lani again. And of course, even though one individual introduces themselves, you will be having the awareness that there are many involved in the presentation. Layers and layers of those beings functioning in different dimensions. Take it all into you, and Yulia acknowledged you, what you are doing, and the shift which is occurring in you and through you, and in many thousands of people around the world. Do you have the sense, as I do, that there is that veil being lifted and people are more open to come into alignment with the natural energy field that is so essential to all of us? Perhaps it's just seen as the rays of the sun, and yet there is more than that, as we know, as the energy pours through the sun. So feel that lightness within you and take in a conscious breath, and as you let it out, just feel that you are fully back as your body, right from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, and deeply into the energy field, the conscious energy field that is Earth. Thanks again for being here, and thanks to all the hands and the consciousness involved in presenting these sessions to you. This ends this session through the Omega Communications portal. Thank you.